Alright, so I got it out. I actually had to pull the bolt from the lever on the bottom, that tension rod. I actually had to pull that all the way out. I took a hammer and just pushed on it there, and then put a little screw in there and bumped it with a hammer just to push it out. It fell down in the bottom. This right here makes it appear, because it's stuck in there so well, it makes it appear this cylinder is going all the way through, but it's actually not. Once I was able to get that rod out of the bottom, I just shook it and was able to drop the alternator out. So I will be able to pull it straight out through the top. I watched another video where the guy had to take that skid pan off the bottom of his car, which is a real pain. So someone had put on his to remove the battery. So that's what I did, remove the battery, and I was able, you just saw, to pull it straight out of the top. There's that tension rod right there that it will sit on, and this is the bolt down on the bottom. That's that 12 millimeter that you have to get down to. Once I was able to get that tension rod right out of there, I was able to slip it out, and it fell all the way to the bottom, so I'll have to get down there underneath the car and get it. So now I've got it out, ready to stick the other one in. This should be the easy part. We'll see. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm about to put the new one in. Here it is, and I think I'm going to try to use what I learned from pulling it out. I'm going to actually take, this is the piece that you stick in through there, goes through that tension rod, and you're able to tighten it or loosen it to get your belt exactly how you want it. You see, I actually tried to remove it this way and then decided just to take and hit it with a little small hammer just to shove it back out, because it was stuck. There was too much pressure on it. I couldn't get it out of that. So I'm actually going to put this in here and start with that and swing that into the bottom. Into this is the tension rod here. You see that it's opened on the end there, so that you can lie this through here and then lay it down like that, and then use that to tighten it. And so I'm actually going to put this in first, and then take and swing the head back into there, and then run that bolt through. So I'll start here like this, stick it in, and then swing it forward in, and then put that bolt through there. And I think that would probably be the easiest way to get it back in. Makes the most sense to me, since you can easily see this bolt on the top and you cannot see the one on the bottom. So I'll start with my blind spot first. Okay, so that only took about a minute, just really trying to find that hole to shove that into. Let me see if I can get my light down there and show you. You see I stuck that tension rod back through. I'm going to put my bolt on the bottom, hold it in place, and just swing it right there, swing it forward, right back into place. Pretty simple. I'm going to put my belt on before I get it too tight though. Alright, hold on one more moment. Alright, so I stuck the belt on, reached down there, put that nut on the bottom where I had that coming through. I just right now made it finger tight, and I'll adjust that tension after I run this through. So I've got the got everything lined up, got the bolt here to run through on the top, and got it lined up. So that's pretty simple, just shove it in there, and then I gotta thread it back in. Alright, so far so good, easy. Alright, that bolt here, the 14 millimeter bolt, is in. The bottom one's finger tight, and I've got to now just tighten my tension. It's a 12 millimeter, so just put it on there and tighten that, and I will put my battery back in and start it up and see how it goes. Thanks for bearing with me. Alright, done deal. see that it's working. The battery back in, everything hooked up. Belt's good and tight, it's running smooth. If you take the battery out, that's the biggest trick, I guess, to making this simple. If you take the battery out, you do not have to get underneath the vehicle. You can do everything standing up from right here, just as I showed you. So good luck, and hope yours is as simple as this one was.